just making sure that it's working properly. And we're good. We're good. Let's see. Yay! Oh wait, man, that's the old one. Wait. Oh, Angel, wait, are you here? Hey, you're here. Hold on, you're muted. Oh, what happened to one? Did you turn into one?
Hello, my deepest apologies. I was
Hold on.
actually,
Oh, there you are.
there we
I
are.
had
Can
my
y'all hear me?
yeah, cool.
I
So YouTube's
actually,
working.
I'm so sorry for coming in late. I will explain myself later. My bad. We are here. Um, yes, I'm so sorry about everything that I'm very sorry.
No, you made it. I'm glad. I'm glad. I was gonna kick it off, and we had someone else. So hopefully he comes back. We have a good solid four folks in here.
There you go.
But hopefully he joins. So all right then. This is we have Stefanie Gilmore in the house on only
Hey,
Thursday.
Stephanie.
Um, I want to also acknowledge that it's Indigenous Heritage Month, or some people say Native American Heritage Month. I just like saying Indigenous Heritage Month. Just to acknowledge all the first peoples, and I want to acknowledge our ancestors. We're just getting well. This is still Dia de los Muertos, so it's time of our loved ones. It's a time to acknowledge and remember them, and carry on all that beautiful knowledge and tradition that they shared with us, but also to invite them back home to be connected again. And also at this time, for me personally, like I don't know where the wars happening, but especially the gosh, I just call it's a massacre, the genocide that they're doing in Gaza. It's just heartbreaking. And I've been paying attention, so like I'm seeing everything in the media and the footage, and I just wanted to say that my heart is with all those poor children and the babies that have been killed. And on this Dia de los Muertos, I dedicate my candles to them as well. So I wanted to put that out there and um, give a land acknowledgement. We're here in Tongva land in LA, at least where I'm at, Fernandino Tataviam land, not too far away, Chumash land. So just want to acknowledge everyone and thank you all for being here. And also just blessed to have our host, Angel Miguel Lopez. And Juan is back. We got Stefanie here. All right. So we got a party. And everyone, we're on YouTube live. So hello. And I hope you all enjoy the palabra. And I'll give it back over to Angel.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Jessica, for kicking it off for me. I very much appreciate it. My apologies for my late start to today. There was a Action for Palestine on my campus. I go to Cal Arts as a master's student, and so I got a little caught up there. Campus security was giving us a little bit of an issue, so that's why I was caught up late. Um, right now, I am actually honored to be on Clark's Field on the Cal Arts campus. It is recently recognized as one of the historical markers for the Fernandino Tatavium group of folks, and I will show y'all there. All these signs are signs that are dedicated to the history and the history of the colonization and the struggle and the still continued presence and lives of the Fernandino Tataviam people here on the Cal Arts campus. So this is available for anybody to come out and observe and watch for anybody that might be interested in being up in Santa Clarita. So thank you. Just wanted to share that with everybody real quick. As for what Indigenous Peoples Day, I thought it would be great for me to be here in this space while sharing space with y'all. So I'm very thankful to have both Stefanie and Juane here in the space with y'all. If I get your name wrong, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, please let me know so I can correct myself. And our founder, Jessica Wilson, LA Poet Society. Um, Yay, we're all here. I would love to just go straight into y'all's poetry. Either Stefanie or Juana, would either of you want to be our brave first soul for the night and be a little vulnerable and share your truth to power with us?
I'm gonna do something new. It's intimate, so I can play around with new shit. So excuse me,
New
new stuff.
shit. There we go. We love some new shit.
This is like fresh off the presses, and I'm still working it out, but it's on my heart right now. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's called Bones Bra. Sometimes I want to whitewash my love. skimp on ingredients. Hard as I try, I don't know how to blend. Can't tell you amounts to add to get to perfectly seasoned. Instructions on cooking these savory and sweets only release when needed. Bubble up to surface, passed down from standing in kitchen. Watch tosses, pinches, stirs, tastes, makes faces. Repeat till satisfied palate nod in agreement is reached. Would you ever pay for tasteless? Name soul food after I particled my cells to stardust. Added in additions to bunches of greens that are depths of my bone cracked after marrow poured into. Pepper, vinegar, Tabasco, cooked till eyeball meets level of recognition. You better put your foot in it. Presented with just the right consistency of pot liquor present on my plate. Soaking seasons inside a hunk or hot watered in cornbread. This be buttery grits. Fluffy pancake thick, branded syrupy, log cabin, Aunt Jemima, all that. They don't make it like they used to. Recipe kind of love. Original. Passed down wind on silk strands of DNA, a coat you can't shake, no matter how diluted you melanin make. Nubians. We be born, raised, built for it. If you know, you know. Meaning some don't, won't, can't get it since it's beyond comprehension. Rooted in soil, made to be established inside energy field, one most outsiders don't dare run into, let alone stay. Written in whelps from whips that switch to switches, belts, cords with extensions taught through tension that grew out of poor roses, raised in concrete jungles. Palms palmed, hymns sung, knees knocked on wood and pews. We alive Morse codes. Important lineage messages passed down on playing games of telephone. Ingredients to these recipes on how to survival skills no one trains our people into. Others don't understand our automatic existence requires us to know how to autopilot. Sure, you can say love is love. However, conversations with brown boys that begin to look like brown men on how to walk into rooms when all rooms see is skin first sink different. Can you relate if it doesn't resonate? Asking for a planet of bombs, this kind of love don't seem regular, does it? We mother teaching man-child how to stay alive, free, safe. It's tough, strong, tone filled with warnings. It's what Black love's made from. And shaking in my boots of privilege. When I do, I'm knocked back to consciousness. When everyone down line of my ancestors shows up reminding me they have invested dreams I better get back to living up to. There's no rest for the weary. This Black bone broth is what my love recipes stem cell from. And that's that piece.
Mhm. Thank you, Stephanie. Oh my goodness. Beautiful.
Ow.
And for all my people on YouTube out there that are watching or those that might watch later, Stephanie is a five-time self-published author in the spoken word community. She's affectionately known as Beach City Poetress. Her worldwide audience was primarily curated over the internet since the world closed 1 year after her spoken word started back in 2019. February 2020, she hosted one of the first open mics on Instagram and then on Zoom in April of that same year, where she helped artists worldwide have a space to feature while still earning money for their art. During 2020 to 2021, Stephanie also hosted an on-air poetry show at a local radio station in Inglewood, California. A sultry seductress, this Beach City Bae, as she is known in the sensual poetry world, is a mom, an entrepreneur, a highly sought-after self-care coach, and belly dance instructor. Stephanie will not only read your cards and birth chart, that voice she gives this art will soothe you into a trance as Beach City brings her enticing brand of sensual sexuality and love to the stage. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you so much. Is there anything else you'd like to share about yourself for the people out in the world today?
I'm just really happy to be here in this space, and thank you for inviting me. And thank you, Juan, for showing up. I appreciate you for always being in support.
For sure. Yes, thank you, Stephanie. All right. Would you like to go ahead and share another piece, or Juan, would you like to go ahead and be our next brave soul and share one of your pieces? And I also see we have somebody new, Access Mundi. Welcome to the space. All right.
I hit the wrong thing. Oh, you down? Okay. Oh.
Perfect.
I think I want to share one more piece before I
Perfect.
stop and let somebody else take over the mic. That way I can just sit and be in attendance.
Okay. So,
This is also new, so let's get to it. It's called Bookends. If your plans are to pick me up, want to read me, don't dare leave me sitting alone, crowded, shelf collecting dust. Crack me open, wide enough so my shadows can gather a taste of sunlight. Ignite to warm darkness. Don't grab mindlessly. Choose me because insides come filled and I hold your favorite lines. So savory, you'll savor in your designer bag, tote me around. Bookmarked frequently, enveloped cover to cover, my edges frayed, creased over. Invite me to your everywheres. Those spots that you time out, get a moment. Protect my covering. Cover me jacketed, off-brand, protected from wandering eyes, all in your business plan. They want to know which author piques your interest, keeps you engaged, ear to ear smiling. They're just bored, jealous. I'm a taste not created to suit all palates. Come genre illustrated, ill-suited to mass produce. Everyone wants some, yet fail to recognize, then find themselves ill-equipped to handle my book-ended kind of love. And that's that piece. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Stephanie. We really, really appreciate it. What a beautiful way to start off our Tonalli Thursday. Yes. All right, y'all. Jessica, I mentioned you saw any comments. You down to share a piece? Perfect. Let's get it going. Everybody feel it up for Jessica.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Angela. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And Stephanie, keeping it real. I love the truth. I love it when people just bring it like that. It's awesome. Yeah, I've been, you know, I told you all earlier, my heart has been with these poor, the children that I've been seeing, you know, Palestinian children being murdered and killed and all these innocent people being massacred. Like, and I know it goes both ways, but it's more that it's not a response anymore. It's just like and yeah, it needs to stop. It needs to stop. Well, I wrote this piece in time of a Dia de los Muertos. Oh yeah, you didn't get to hear this, Angel. I read this at the event. We were in a festival on Saturday. Anyhow, here we go. I do not tolerate apartheid, where we see a massacre of children denied to live. No life on their lips, no resurrection tip. No, it was never their time. They should all be alive. I cannot continue to live joyfully in a place that makes children the bait, dying on a cold floor kept by hate, separated from their mothers, sisters, fathers, and brothers. There are not enough candles to honor their names, their breathless bodies held up for others to believe. This baby mattered. Of course they matter. They all matter. She had a name. He had a name. Our son's future should have made parents proud instead of digging this grave. The world's children, saints of a generation, whose impact and love we will never know because they've been murdered by a nation that believes only money is law, that gold has always been king. These beautiful children whose bodies are swept, dehumanized from dignity. Wherever children are from across the world, they call home. They deserve to live free and breathe and be. These hijos, these hijas should just be. Take a stand for humanity. No more murder, no more frightening little eyes. Quit terrorizing, brutalizing, murdering children. Let the innocent survive. And I dedicate that for the children murdered in Gaza, the children detained and killed by the hands of ICE. I dedicate it to the kids and children that have been killed at school by active shooters, and I dedicate this to everywhere children are brutalized.
Nice. Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Appreciate that.
The more that we're able to be in spaces like this and have true conversations and true perspectives being shared in a space where, we're all hoping to learn and grow from each other, I think it's beautiful. And I think that, what better place to have these conversations than in a room of poets, right? So thank y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for sharing, Jessica. Very, very appreciated. Does anybody feel inspired to go next?
Hey, is it just poetry or is music? You guys do music too?
We can do whatever you like. It is an open mic. You have fun with it. We're here
Awesome.
for you.
Awesome. All right. If you don't mind, I'll go next.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Axis.
All right. Access Mundi is the name of an open mic I used to host many years ago. My name is Carlos. Hi, Jessica. I saw you over at the Midnight Bookstore.
Yeah. Right on.
I'm gonna do a song called "The Collectionist." It's in Spanish, and it's about a person describing a young woman who's maturing before his eyes, who likes to collect nature and poems, and he asks her why she does these strange things, and she answers, so I can uncover the truths of the soul. And then the song says, and she left and I followed. In the end, what I found was a person who came to be like a vision at the edge of the sea. They call her the collectionist. So here it is. La coleccionista. Coleccionaba la naturaleza, hojas de crisantemo, flores de acacia y jazmín, de tulipanes, pétalos, arropaditas de página de un libro viejo, era una arropadita de página de un libro viejo. Y coleccionaba poetas en sepia, Vallejo, Borges, Lorca, Ángeles, Escobar, Martí, Tagores y Benedetti. Siempre andaba leyendo a todos por ahí. Era una curiosa manera de ser feliz. Alguien preguntó por qué coleccionar cosas tan raras. Ella respondió, para desentrañar las verdades del alma, y se fue a seguir. Al final encontré una mujer que aconteció como asombro rogado a la mar, coleccionista del amor, que hoy le gana no supo olvidar. Apareció preñada fe, un canto al sol, ay, pero que mira, yo le canto así, a los soneros como me gusta a mí. Apareció preñada fe, un canto al sol, la acompañaba, ay, pero mira la coleccionista le nombraba, hey, parigarudie, 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 parigarudie. Apareció preñada fe, un canto al sol, la acompañaba, la vida es una titiritán, tan, tan, la vida es una titiritán, tan, tan. Apareció preñada fe, un canto al sol, la acompañaba, la coleccionista le nombraba. Gracias.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yes, Carlos. Oh my goodness. Tienes la voz tremenda. Oh yeah, let's go.
It's a song
What
for
was the name of that
poets.
song?
La coleccionista.
Coleccionista. There we go. That's
The
beautiful.
collectionist.
The collection. Oh my goodness. I think it's interesting how as poets we all kind of collect our own words and our works of other and then we get influenced by the works of others, get like other collections, you know? And then we
Yeah.
find people that are blessed get to put their poetry all together and what do they call it? A collection? Oh goodness. La coleccionista. That's a really good one.
Mhm.
I like it.
Thank you.
Of course. For sure. Anybody feeling inspired to go next? Anybody at all? I can also share one of my pieces if nobody's feeling it. Me, I see you. I see you pointing at me. All right, I'm down for one. This is a piece I haven't read that. I think I've read it once before. I think it was at LA Poet Society event actually. But it's called gentrification. It's like one of those. You remember those poems back in like elementary school? You used to like write a word out and then like the first letter of every like first letter or the statement starts with the first letter all the way down. So that's what I had to do. Yeah, yeah. All right. This is called gentrification. G. Getting kicked out of the neighborhood that your grandma spent her life savings to get her own house in. E. Evictions upon evictions leaving kids up in the system. N. Never being able to have the money to buy a coffee at the little hipster spot that just opened up down the block. T. Trying not to let the sign saying we buy houses get in my head. R. Realizing you don't even know the people in your block anymore. I. Insisting that they stop building packed apartments and single home lots. F. Figuring out if it's the same rich companies that are buying our hoods and renting it back out to us. I. Infrastructure and policy, redlining and still no apology. C. Channeling or changing our blocks, cops pressing us nonstop. A. All the elderly getting called every day and being pressured to sell their last safe space. T. Teens being caught outsiders in hoods in the blocks where they grew up. I. Instigating Karens policing us within our own streets. O. Overtaking our hoods, but the hoods fighting back. And no to gentrification. The hood is not for sale. That's it. That's it. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Um, it's so funny. It's like, I have another piece I've been working on. I'm not gonna share it because it's not already yet. But I started writing a piece, being in the LA Poet Society and being a part of this community called "I was scared to call myself a poet." And I really am. I'm still scared to call myself a poet sometimes. You know what I mean? But every time I come into space and I'm able to share a little bit of work with y'all and the people in the space, it solidifies me that you know what. I am a poet, and that's okay to have all this thing. So thank y'all for hearing me and giving me space as well for letting me host y'all. Jessica, thank you for letting me host Tonalli Thursdays. This is my fifth month now hosting, so getting up to the half a year mark, and I'm hoping to keep continuing from there. So y'all are part of this experience and this journey, and I appreciate every single one of y'all here tonight. For sure. All right. Anybody want to feel like my next brave soul? Want to go next? And we don't have to go in the same order again. If anybody does feel inspired at any point, just feel free to take up some space. You good.
I'm inspired.
There we go. Let's go, Stephanie.
I was eating, excuse me.
Mm.
And I hope my audio isn't choppy. I was trying to figure that out. There's a way to fix your audio, but
No,
Yeah,
you're straight.
sure.
You're all coming all through clear.
okay, cool. I'll do something old. Oh shit. This is called Arc of Woman. Buried beneath crease of her breast, over almond traces in her eyes, around mounds of rounded shoulders, arcs made of blades, stabbed with soft laid kisses to her heart-shaped upper lip, cheeks clenched, bones dipping into dimpled smiles. You'll find her golden. Arc plucked bottoms, apples, peaches, pears. Arcs on display, cuts in her waist laid out sideways in her frame. Spicy, sugary, nice visually. Sultry, just like upright bass taunting to be played. Still no place meant for Arc of Woman to be found. Arc's 130 degrees first circumvent woman in midst of salty tears, cried in hiding. Pillows mask as she wails in silence, having hungry mouths to feed on her own. She cries out defeat while her full children dream. Arc in her back as she nurses swaddled bundles, offering up mama-made sustenance. Love and looking into little baby eyes, putting to side her weary feet, no easy feat, for they're tired as arcs underneath her eyes, hung over from night's cries. She is soldier showing up to school in attempts to shield her youth from judges, jury, and execution. For when society sees single mother, they see burdened. Hands filled with parenting, she is liability to single men, while single fathers given attention, honored for stepping up into his role, respected completely, loved. Arc of woman broken. Her smile holding blame's weight on her back. Attacked for making choices leading up to, she's the reason she's single, impoverished, standing in lines begging for county crumbs, called names for doing all in her power to be provider. Even if that means taking off her clothes for those who make rain out of dollars. How many absentee fathers hit them clubs, tucking G-strings filled with support money? Arc of woman don't complain, because she knows no one's listening. Head bowed, Arc said she's busy in them trenches. Maybe this is just my story. Woman whose eyebrow arcs were born furrowed, appearing mad. If only you knew how I had to practice looking surprised for years to get these arcs to rise naturally. Or how I wore pursed lips before lipstick, smiled inside my perpetual frown, born adorning angry Black woman on my face, learned to smile for magazine models, till I could wear my smile out loud, covered it at first like sin, ashamed to show face not worn by women. In my family, I don't know. Are all women born to be arcing, perpetually moving backwards towards achieving 360 degrees, running low, energetically, out of time, expected never to grow weary or tired, praised for multitasking as if it's something we want to do? See, I don't know about you. However, there are times I want to be straight up, stand unbowed, ask for help, like times he was in pain, so I loved him to life. He saw me hide pain, then he arched my back. Think it broke under so much pressure, yet couldn't stop to heal. Because if I did, who'd be there to water those seeds we planted? Melanin men, we were created to love you. We are connected through our skin, bounded in compassion, grafted in undertones of melanin, sensitive skin appearing thick. Our broken families held together with beams that hold in place that arc this woman is made of. Arc of woman. Peace.
Yeah.
My goodness. Let's go, Stephanie.
That was
I think
awesome.
that was amazing. Really, really beautiful. My favorite part was I think sometimes I just want to be straight up. Sometimes I just want to be straight up, you know? Oh my goodness. That's yes. Love it. Thank you for sharing that one with us tonight. All
Yeah,
right.
I think
Who's
there was
feeling it?
part
Who's feeling it?
we said as if it was something, all the multitasking, you're like, as if it was something we want to do. I'm like, yes, I feel that. Oh my gosh. So
Mhm.
awesome.
The next poem is fuck multitasking. No, I'm just kidding.
If any of y'all want to take it over, feel free. Stephanie, you feel double inspired tonight. You feel free to take up as much space as you need to. So we all here just to support y'all. I can also share another
You
one.
ain't got to ask me twice. Oh, I'm
There you
sorry.
go, Stephanie. Go, Stephanie. Go, go. It's all you. Go. Yes. Thank you.
Look, you ain't got to ask me twice. Okay, so my bio called me sensual. I haven't done any sensual yet. So I will do, it's called Lost Art. I wonder if paintbrush stroked across your lips, would it render them plump in my mouth? In that same way you lick lines across, push cadence forth, when that bottom rim backs away briefly, hidden beneath upper teeth, or low vampires dig into top corner of your smile. Either way, when gently released from your biting grip, I'm sent into a mental tryst. Imagination place filling on hot facial rendezvous with they juiciness that same way when lockjaw to my face. Is your tongue expert at tango? Do dragon fruits burst kiss me hard? No, soft. Harder, now softer. Meld me mushed. Relax inside my opening. Speak, slurped moans, silent slurs. Let's. Damn, you're a great kisser. While butterfly effects unleash from my belly, break face plant long enough to unleash monarchs I've been breathing. Safely kept rib cage since we met, mariposas trapped, shoved down hidden secrets, coloring my emotional guidance system. Don't you want to help me set them free? Are you unable to feel this thing between? Is it me? Maybe cells have their own dreams. It's skin talking. Suits we're in scream, we want our cotton to blend. Then gravitation pulls us into renewed art working. Maybe I'm wrong. You might leave intellectual property, glistening conversation glossed over my palate instead. I'll taste flavor your spoken words come seasoned in, all while swallowing microdoses of spices ground in spirituality. Inhaling, exhaled, expressed essential essences, breath. Wonder if I'll forget how to breathe when we kiss. It's been so long since I got locked in this lost form of art. So as you speak, recite. Ears tune in, listen. But I swear this space above my chin's imagining you speaking into me. Lost art.
Yes. Okay. You say you had another session. You brought it. You brought it. Yes, that beat. Oh my goodness. Ah.
Yeah,
That's somebody, Jessica over here fattening yourself.
yeah. Jessica eating all the food over there. We got to pass some Cheetos and
Where the cheer?
pears over there. I'm ready to eat too. Yeah, Cheetos and pears. Come on
Stephanie
now.
up here cooking in the kitchen.
Right, right. 100%.
Okay, wait. Juwan, you finna do a poem?
What's that?
Are you about to do a poem?
No, I'm not about to.
I have to follow that up then, if y'all don't mind.
Yeah, of
I have to
course.
follow
Take your
that up
space.
because these two poems go together,
Okay.
like good sex and I don't know, something else. So get your water or your fruit or something. And I'm only doing it because Juan mentioned food and I didn't even see Jessica eating. I don't know what you got going on, Jessica, but okay. So this poem I always do because for me, kissing comes first before the rest, right? Okay. So I always preface this if you're a man and you like, if you are into women and she asks you if you like sushi, the answer is yes. So this poem is called Sushi. All right. Use your tongue. Literally. Let letters marinate. Rest words on tips. Lick them lusciously across slightly imparted lips. I am unable to unfocus my gaze. Underestimated how unprepared I was to watch you unparch your throat, to release utterances in slow motion. Jessica, he said, hello. Slowly enabled each letter its own space to be worked from that mouth, laying his tongue on each one of those L's. Frozen, I watched as it cast its spells. That first word made it clear to me. Your tongue is keen. That way it twisted around inside rounded lips, sticking out its very points in agreement to announce that, oh, sound. Your tongue That tongue makes me so damn proud. I'ma let y'all in on a little secret. I'm sapiosexual, meaning when his brain shows up naked, I get heated quickly. As you lay down your bed of intellectually covered sentences, bits erect at attention, becoming attentively perky, your wisdom speaking, quenching, moistening my mounds. I swallow your soliloquies, drown myself guzzling what comes from brain, bathing my soul, you giving me life, oxygenating my system, breath unstable, labored breathing, throat-coated moans escape from lips, from thicker lips, imparting things. Habla me papi. School me, king. Class is this session. Unlock my mentality. Tie me up in freestyles. Put that tongue on me. Put it to work. Don't stop. Speak. Don't stop. Speak to me. Sushi. Okay, I'm out for real. That was enough. It's hot in here.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Let's get it, Stephanie. You see, I see exactly what else to go back to back. Goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, so you get it, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Bye.
I gotta cool off here.
Goodness. Somebody get your water. Get
Oh,
some
wow,
ice
she
water.
gonna do the water dance. Take me
Special
home.
cold water in your face, everybody. No.
Just a little bit of it.
We have Catherine Pelessa in the room today, so everybody, we see you, Catherine. Welcome to the space. If you're here to share poetry, feel free to jump in at any point. If you're here just to listen, thank you for coming in to listen. Anybody feeling inspired? Anybody feeling like they're ready to go, ready to get it started?
Well, I'm down.
Let's
Otra
go,
vez.
Jessica.
Well,
Vamos.
let's see. I don't know if I mine's will be a little different, but yeah, that's good though. That's good. All right, I'm gonna take it back to my love, California. Let's see. And Catherine is so good. Catherine's our intern, y'all. She's intern for us for the last year. So Catherine Presa, good to see you. Lots of love. All right, I guess this is it here. Oh, there it is. Sorry, it's my scroll on my phone. Okay. California, my darling California. I am blessed. I walk the calles of the state, knowing that I am where I belong. Generations of suns that blanket our elbows, the earth laying over our feet in the thick, dewy fields. Moths making their way up to our ears to tell us the ancestors are with us, still waiting, watching for us to grow up and spread out like the sunflowers in a good yawn, reaching for God in the heavens that our dreams display. This place called California that has welcomed me under its seal, grizzly hugs, rolling R's, the same Cali is just not enough. A dreamscape for the enlightened, a dreamscape for the remorse, a dreamscape for the hopeful who plow out a new path. The shape of California's sea keeps me just right, held tightly in place like a pincher holding a fresh catch over the sea, teasing the abyss below with the sweat from my brow. This California is heavenly, with its colorful swirls at night, landscape valleys thrown up with blushing tones, touches of green in the farthest reaches west, a glorious space, with an abundance of tolerance that I am shown, accepting that I am brown, that I am beaming, that I am growing still, sprouted from my great-grandmother's maternal intent. Child of light, stay in the California sun. Show California light until each one of us knows what it feels like to breathe so free. Omateo.
Yes. Let's get it, Jessica. Oh my goodness. Do you mind sharing what tomateo means for anybody in the space that might not know?
Yeah, Omateo is balance. It's the duality of existence, kind of like the yin yang. We that harmony, right? So Omateo is balance and harmony.
Oh, thank you, Jessica. Oh my goodness. Yes. This is such a good night so far. I've been loving everybody. Thank you all for being so brave and vulnerable with us. Anybody feeling so inspired to go on? Give us another piece. I could also share at any time. Actually, Carlos, you can say,
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah. Sure, I'll do one more.
there you go.
This was a hit back in 1973 in Brazil by Carafca and Antonio Carlos, and then Celia Cruz redid it and made an international hit. It's called Você Abusó, but I sing the Spanish version, which is Usted Abusó, which in English means you abused of me, and it's kind of like the Brazilian version of I Will Survive. Maybe it'll be familiar to you. I don't know. Here it goes. Here's the Brazilian version with Spanish lyrics. Usted abusó, sacó provecho de mí, abusó, sacó partido de mí, abusó de mi cariño, usted abusó, y usted abusó, sacó provecho de mí, abusó, sacó partido de mí, abusó de mi cariño, usted abusó y me perdona por seguir con este tema. Yo no sé escribir poema ni tampoco una canción sin un tema de amor. Cada palabra, cada verso me recuerda el momento en que mi amor se te entregó. Usted abusó, usted abusó, sacó provecho de mí, abusó, sacó partido de mí, abusó de mi cariño, usted abusó y usted abusó, sacó provecho de mí, abusó, sacó partido de mí, abusó de mi cariño, usted abusó y me fue mal, me destruyó el desamor, tu grande escuela del dolor. Yo no sé si lo maldice o lo bendice el corazón. Cada palabra, cada verso me recuerda el momento en que mi amor se te entregó. Usted abusó, usted abusó, sacó provecho de mí, abusó, sacó partido de mí, abusó de mi cariño, usted abusó.
Yeah.
What abusó?
Qué bonito.
I love
Brazil,
it.
1973.
Hasta Nova.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I needed for this Thursday night. Just to something nice and sit back with me a little bit. Um, It inspired me a little bit. Can I go ahead and share something with y'all? Yeah, is that okay? All right, for sure. On top of being a poet, I'm a theater maker as well. And on top of that, being a theater maker, I'm also a musician. So I've been rapping and singing for a long time now. I recently been going to like the professional studio out in LA a couple times in the past month or two. So I've been getting some actually my work recorded. And so if I can get this to work, I would love to share just one of my songs and I'll go ahead and rap alongside with it. If that's cool with everybody. So let me see if I can get this down. All right, all right, all right. Share screen. It's gonna be this one. Just want to share sound. Okay, cool. I can see me. You see excuse my whiteboard. But this is my little iTunes. We're gonna go ahead and do this one. Can you hear that? Yeah. It's not too loud or anything like that, or we all good?
Add down a little so we can hear your audio.
So let me pause it one more time. And then we'll check it back just to make sure. I want to get the audio right for y'all.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay. Y'all can hear me and the music in the back, right? Cool, cool, cool.
Casper. Whoa. Casper. Don't. Getting in my head sometimes, feeling really blessed, but I'm stressed sometimes. Getting in my head sometimes, steady stacking paper, so I'm on my grind. Getting in their head sometimes, all these fucking haters give me all their time. Getting in my head sometimes, been a rising star, now it's time to shine. Getting in my head sometimes, thinking out of anger, no logic in my mind, like I'm running in blind. 0 to 100, yeah, I'm coming in flying, yeah, I'm coming in flying. Gotta look forward and leave it all behind. Bet I'm next, so you better get in line. Catch me with a 3, I'm ahead of my time. Take your favorite rapper and send him home crying. Talking surface level, don't make me go deeper. Talking about depression, yeah, I'm sounding like a preacher. Talking about depression, all the sound can't reach you. Real fucking lessons, cause I really am a teacher. One day I'll go plat, yeah, with no features. Killing on track, got me feeling like a reaper. Matter of fact, going hard just like Jack Reacher. If you get it too close, yeah, I might just leave you. Getting in my head sometimes, feeling really blessed, but I'm stressed sometimes. Getting in my head sometimes, steady stacking paper, so I'm on my grind. Getting in their head sometimes, all these fucking haters give me all their time. Getting in my head sometimes, been a rising star, now it's time to shine. Casper. Whoa. Casper. Don't. Getting in my head sometimes, feeling really blessed, but I'm stressed sometimes. Getting in my head sometimes, steady stacking paper, so I'm on my grind. Getting in their head sometimes, all these fucking haters give me all their time. Getting in my head sometimes, been a rising star, now it's time to shine. Casper. Whoa. Casper. Don't.
All right, here we go. Thank you for listening to that. I guess my first time I done one of my own songs on Tonalli Thursday, so there we go, y'all. Special little audience today. Girl.
That was awesome.
For sure, I appreciate it.
Great flow.
Thank you. All right. Anybody else feeling inspired? They want to come up, share something? No, it's okay. Don't worry, not all at once. We here though, Tonalli Thursdays. This is such a beautiful crowd. I'm very happy that we are here. Let's actually take this moment. Jessica, is there any events that are coming up soon for LA Poet Society that we want to put in a shameless plug for?
Oh, you know it. We can't
Get it. Take this time.
stop with doing events. Well, let's see. Well, yeah, actually on Saturday we're gonna be at the downtown LA library, the Central Library. We're gonna be part of an event called Independent Voices Author and Zine Festival, and we'll have a table. So we'll be there. Tyler Lynn Bradley's joining me with Mauricio Moreno and myself. I'm going to be part of a panel discussion at 12. By the way, it's like from 10 to 3. It's completely free. Lots of different groups are involved, and there's different talks and all that stuff. But at 12, I'll be giving a panel discussion with another rep from Red Hen Press. We'll be talking about small presses and publishing. And then Mauricio Moreno, Soul on Fire, the author of Anatomy of a Flame, is going to be at the library store with his stack of books for, so selling, signing, meet and greet, all that. So really excited. So that's Saturday. And then on Sunday, I'm going to tell y'all to go hang out with Andrea, Ms. Drea the Poet. They have the King and Queens of Poetry event over in LA. Check out the Instagram. They're producing it, but Andrea's family, and I would definitely want to support what she's doing. Oh, and Monday in the Flesh, we're launching a brand new open mic on Monday the 6th. So sorry about the confusion on the flyers when I was doing this, setting these flyers up. But Monday the 6th, we're starting a new open mic in downtown, close to USC at Tone Beat Studios. So all genres, we're going to be in basically Tone Beat Studios is like a music studio spot where you rehearse and all that stuff. So yeah, we're going to have it at 7 o'clock. This is the launch, the kickoff. So if you want to come by, if you want to share, if you want to be a feature there as well, we would love that. Juan Cardenas is hosting it. And currently we have, he's a poet, he goes by the name of Chino. He's going to be featuring over there. But yeah, it's an open engagement. So if you're interested, it's in the Flesh. It's by USC. It's on Hill Street in downtown LA. The info is on the Instagram. And we have a meditation Monday coming up this month. We have a workshop, a trauma writing workshop happening this month. One Mic, One Globe is the last Thursday on Zoom. November 11th, we're also going to be at the farmers market. So yeah, we got stuff happening all the time. Plenty of room for you to all shine and be seen, be heard. So if you want to be more involved, just send us a message.
Yeah, most definitely tap in with our Instagram, LA Poet Society, or Los Angeles Poet Society Press. And we can put those in the chat as well if you don't have us follow us on Instagram. But I saw Catherine Perez, I want to share something. So Catherine, you want to share something with us? Take all the space you need. We're here to give you space, So if you're still feeling willing and able, feel free. No pressure. It's okay.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
This is kind of a longer piece. It's called Evangeline's Song. I was basically just reflecting on big events that have shaped me into who I am. So I'm gonna be sharing a little bit about my life, basically where it's been, and kind of just like my journey. So Evangeline's Song. I wanted to be a star shooting in the sky. I wanted to be the luminous neutrons that sparkled and danced around in a dark reflection over glorious oceans. So much that I dreamt of stardust running laps on Saturn's rings and visiting M42, aka Orion's Nebula, for the non-space geeks. Being here on Earth was a barrier in my young mind. The question of what if was extremely packed but prominent. Where do I start? I figured that since I was already on the last stage before ultimate enlightenment, if I reincarnated, I couldn't just be a star. Then I figured if anyone loved me enough, I could be like Evangeline from Princess and the Frog. Young and naive, I'd ask people in the playground if they'd married me so I could become a star. If I reckon correctly, I had about 12 wives. By recess, the scandal was so blown out of proportion that I lost all hope of being Evangeline. As I got older and people forgot about the Evangeline scandal, I started looking into programs for women in STEM. I could almost hear the harps as I read through the Godsend pamphlet for astrophysics and robotics. I told myself that could be me if I was chosen for the summer program, and it was one step closer to getting life on Mars. Childish hope is what drove me. It's suppressing how it disappears with age. That instance made me realize everything happens for a reason. I could have learned that there is a deeper passion than space later on in life. I specifically remember the huge auditorium of intelligent, eager, and superbly involved girls like me, and the way the room was split into sections: chemistry, biology, astronomy, engineering. The chemistry girls had my personal golden star. I made a couple friends that were in that section, and they were a million times more prepared to be there than I was. They even knew the answer to the infamous "what's the circumference of a black hole," whereas I sat totally starstruck and sweaty. I didn't understand the equations. I hadn't even realized NASA was in the early stages of developing the first images of a black hole. The calculators exploded. The clicking was sort of taunting as I stared at the mixture of fire on the big screen. To be completely honest, I don't remember the answer, but I do remember that burning feeling of not being in the right place. I often see my life as that black hole, wanting answers for but having no means of finding them. Stubborn as could be, I switched my focus to biology, only to discover that I hated taking samples of E. coli off lettuce even more. I needed some sort of alignment, sort of like Orion's belt. Even the pyramids of Giza were aligned with this belt. I began to write to find something similar. It was my own satellite that sent me signals down when I needed them the most. Onto a Different Life on Mars by David Bowie, 2020. The year of many things, but to me, the creation of my own little universe of music. It was the big bang of harmony, melody, and bass. I mastered the art of vibratos and glissandos as part of my life, a mantra as the earth shook beneath me. I think each instrument makes me develop different attitudes. There's a certain archetype for people when they've been influenced by the musical world. Pianists have a sort of sophistication and hurriedness to themselves, while a trombonist is more laid back and the jokester of a musician group. I never learned how to play the piano. My fingers trembled too much with the what if of messing up. Instead, I picked the brass, trombone, tuba, and the trumpet. I fell into the black hole of music, swing, jazz, rock, and country. Picking up an instrument felt like learning how to walk again, and the reward was successfully playing a song was unbeatable. I wonder if that is how I would have felt to have that answer for the black hole problem. 4 months into my musician's journey, I had to perform at a holiday concert at my school. Dealing with stage fright most of my life, I didn't make it to the stage, but the motto was ringing in my head, what if? Choosing a song for that day was so crucial. Playing music for people made me realize I could put a smile on their faces. My hand slid through autumn leaves as my worries began to fade. I thought of my mom and the huge smile she would have, a smile so unbelievably big it would hurt to see. I thought of my dad and if he would have time to be there. It only motivated me to play better. Even if he didn't turn up, I figured he would eventually see it on Facebook and feel sorry for himself for not having someone as bright as me in his life. It was therapeutic, and it was the purest form of happiness I have ever experienced. Realized I didn't need parental approval to truly feel happy with myself, and music made me discover how it really felt to be confident. The rest of the concert went by in a flash, the songs playing back to back as I found myself growing wings of confidence. The years after that, I found myself in leadership positions. By senior year, I was the low brass section leader. People in my section would come to me, and every single year, I would see people that felt the exact same way I did. I love to this day helping out those in need and introducing people to the wonders of musicianship and performance. Music is there for you even when humans can't be. I hear songs that remind me of loved ones every single day. Music is where my deepest memories lay. Thank you.
Yes. Oh my goodness. That was beautiful, Catherine. And it was so vulnerable. Thank you for sharing all that with us. Like, I think it was so cool. Like, I know you have your camera on, so my mind just started racing. It was kind of like I just saw the imagery of a typewriter just going. It was just so beautiful just to hear your words on their own. So, thank you for being here with us and sharing that piece. Honestly. Yes. Oh my goodness. Does anybody else feel so inspired? They want to go. Now we saw you. Juan, we see you. Oh no, we have to head you out, but thank you for being here with us. Feel free to come back in with us. We're gonna be here, and I can guarantee we'll probably be in contact soon. So most definitely, thank you for being here with us tonight. All right.
I'll offer one more song if that's okay.
That's perfect. Carlos, vámonos.
Juan Luis Guerra, Dominican Republic.
Ooh.
He has a merengue called Hasta que me olvides. Oh, actually, it's a ballad. He has a ballad. Yeah, a ballad called African Melody. Really interesting kind of a song. It talks about, I guess his partner's falling out of love with him, and so he's gonna keep doing whatever he can do until she forgets him. Until you forget me, hasta que me olvides. Hasta que me olvidas voy a contarlo. Habrá que desnuda mi nombre como tu sonrisa. Voy a rodar como lágrima entre la lluvia. Hasta que me olvides tanto que no existe mañana ni después. Y hasta que me olvidas voy a contarlo. Habrá que desnude mi nombre como tu sonrisa. Voy a rodar como lágrima de la lluvia. Y hasta que me olvides tanto que no existe mañana ni después. Y hasta que me olvide voy a amarte tanto, tanto como fuego entre tus brazos. Hasta que me olvide. Voy a rodar como lágrimas de la lluvia. Llena poco a poco silencio con tu abecedario. Cuando me cae por dentro tenerte a mi lado. Y hasta que me olvides tanto que no existe mañana ni después. Y hasta que me olvide voy a amarte tanto, tanto como fuego entre tus brazos. Hasta que me olvide. Until you forget me.
Wow, oh my goodness, that was beautiful. I sing in a merengue band, and we just doing a cover of La Travesía by Juan Luis Guerra. So
Oh.
yeah, beautiful. Thank you for bringing that one into the space. My goodness. And yeah, I know we had some folks heading out, but I think unless anybody else has something they want to share, I think that was such a beautiful note, and it's on a musical note for the night. But I would love to give space in case anybody, Catherine, I know you're still here, in case you have another piece you want to share. I'll just gonna step away for a bit. But yeah, no, thank you so much, all everybody, for a great, beautiful Tonalli Thursday. I know we got a bit of a late start, but we were here, and the space was beautiful, and all of y'all's contributions were so amazing. For anybody watching on YouTube live, thank you for joining us. Tonalli Thursday is here every first Thursday of the month, so we're November 2nd for next month. It's gonna be. Let me look right now so I can make sure I give you all the right date. It's gonna be on the 7th of December, so 7th of December, 7 to 9, like every first Thursday. Um, and once again, I've been your host, Anthony Miguel Lopez. Thank you for being here this month with us for Indigenous Peoples Month. I'm coming to you all live from Clark's Field here on the Cal Arts campus in Santa Clarita, which is the Fernandino Tatavium original homelands. And just making sure that we honor the indigenous people and land that we are representing on from wherever y'all are coming from as well. And thank y'all for being here and being vulnerable with us. I was just closing out the space, Jessica. Since folks we're heading out, but we're just giving one last call to action for recognizing our indigenous people and the land that we're standing on, and solidarity with the folks in Palestine who are fighting for the liberation. And may the liberation come to them very soon. Like I said, my name is Angel Miguel Lopez. Thank you all so much, and have a good rest of your night, everybody.
Thank you everybody for joining us.
Yes.
And I want to say this is our birthday month right here. So Ali Society 14 November right here. So you're the first that y'all made the first splash of our event. So thank you for being here, everybody.
First. Thank you, everybody. And have a good rest of your night. If you're not home, get home safe to where you're gonna get home safe tonight. All right, boys. We'll see y'all soon. Bye-bye.
Okay. Night.
Thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, goodness. Let's stay here.